Have you ever wondered why during a long run, or an intense workout, your mind sometimes feels sharper, clearer, almost supercharged? What if I told you, the secret lies not just in your muscles, but in your liver, and a powerful fuel called ketones? A groundbreaking new study has revealed how liver metabolism and ketones act as the ultimate brain fuel, unlocking focus, resilience, and protection during exercise. Today, we dive deep into this stunning discovery and uncover how your liver quietly becomes your brain's best ally every time you move. The human brain makes up only 2% of our body's weight, but consumes nearly 20% of our daily energy. That's like having a car engine running at full throttle, even when you're just sitting still. Most of the time, this energy comes from glucose, the sugar circulating in your blood. But here's the twist. During long periods of exercise, or when glucose is running low, the brain needs a backup plan. That's where your liver steps in, converting stored fat into ketones, a high-octane brain fuel. This isn't just survival mode. This is optimization. And according to new research, ketones don't just keep your brain running, they make it perform better. Let's start with the basics. When you begin exercising, your muscles demand glucose. Blood sugar starts to drop, and the brain senses a potential crisis. But the liver, the body's metabolic command center, has a secret weapon. It breaks down fatty acids into ketone bodies, specifically beta-hydroxybutyrate and acetoacetate. These ketones cross the blood-brain barrier with ease and provide a stable, efficient energy source. Imagine glucose as quick-burning firewood, and ketones as clean-burning coal, longer-lasting and more stable. This shift, known as metabolic flexibility, ensures the brain doesn't just survive, but thrives. So, why are ketones so special? First, they generate more energy per molecule of oxygen compared to glucose. That means your brain cells can do more work, with less stress. Second, ketones reduce the production of free radicals, the damaging byproducts of energy metabolism. In other words, ketones not only fuel the brain, they also protect it. Third, studies show ketones boost the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is like fertilizer for the brain, encouraging new connections, supporting memory, and protecting against degeneration. That's why athletes often report a sense of mental clarity, or even euphoria, during long runs. It's not just in their head. It's in their liver. During exercise, especially endurance training, the brain faces two challenges: energy stability and mental focus. Glucose alone can't handle the load. That's why the liver ramps up ketone production, feeding the brain a reliable energy stream. But here's what's remarkable. Ketones don't just keep neurons alive. They make them more efficient. Athletes in the new study showed enhanced reaction times, sharper decision-making, and reduced fatigue when ketones were elevated. It's like the liver hands the brain a turbocharger, just when it needs it most. This discovery isn't new. It's ancient. Our ancestors often went hours, even days, without steady access to food. If the brain had relied only on glucose, survival would have been impossible. Instead, evolution designed a backup system. When food was scarce, the liver converted stored fat into ketones, ensuring the brain stayed sharp enough to hunt, strategize, and survive. In a way, exercise mimics this ancient survival state. Your body shifts fuel sources, and your brain reaps the rewards. The latest research, published in top metabolic journals, confirms this link. Scientists measured brain activity during exercise, comparing glucose-only states to glucose plus ketone states. The results: ketones improved cognitive performance by up to 25%, reduced markers of brain inflammation, and even protected neurons from stress. This isn't just about energy. It's about resilience. Your brain on ketones is calmer, clearer, and more capable. So, what does this mean for your daily life? If you're an athlete, understanding ketones could optimize your training. If you're a student or professional, light exercise could trigger ketone release, boosting mental clarity. And for those worried about long-term brain health, ketones may play a protective role against conditions like Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Doctors are already studying ketogenic therapies, not just for epilepsy, but for neurodegeneration. The liver's secret may be the brain's salvation. The big question now is, can we harness ketones deliberately? Researchers are developing exogenous ketones, supplements that mimic the liver's natural process. Early trials show promise, with improvements in focus, memory, and endurance. But the real magic still lies in the natural process: exercise itself. When you move, you don't just strengthen muscles. You activate a brain-liver partnership, fine-tuned by millions of years of evolution. So let's return to our opening question. Why does the mind feel sharper during exercise? Because in those moments, your liver is quietly at work, transforming fat into fuel and sending ketones to power your brain. This isn't just biology. It's brilliance. Every step you take, every heartbeat during a run, is a reminder of the hidden partnership between body and mind. The brain doesn't work alone. It thrives on the silent support of the liver. And now, science has revealed the truth. Brain fuel has been unlocked.